This is really about my dad. He was a lad born in the Second World War, so grew up with rationing and all of that kind of stuff. Her mum felt called to go into the ministry, so he ended up being a vicar and ended up in two parishes, the first near Blackpool and the second near Lee. Looked after loads of people, was very good in terms of going out late night, visiting people, getting to people in hospital. Amazing guy, very caring towards everyone around him. He'd always had this issue where he would pause sometimes in a sentence like he was having a difficulty finding a word. And suddenly about 4 or 5 years ago that got worse. And we started to notice it when the pauses essentially got longer. So he went to see a specialist, ended up being referred all the way up and down the country, and it turned out to be quite a rare form of a language-based dementia. Dad was a very erudite, eloquent public speaker. He was really good at that kind of stuff, and you would have never foreseen this happening to him. There wasn't a history of it in the family, there wasn't anything like that around, and it did come as a bit of a shock at first. Mum and Dad took advice very, very quickly. So they did all the right things. They got wills in place to make sure everything was planned out. But they also did lasting powers of attorney. And that was very important because Dad actually went downhill towards the end very quickly. And thankfully they had lasting powers of attorney in place so that they could deal with all the finances and all the health decisions really easily. If they'd not had those in place, they would have needed to go to the Court of Protection, and that would have cost about 3 or 4 times more to do that and take a long, long delay, quite a long period to deal with all of that. One of the most important things was the peace of mind that this gave to my mum, so she knew everything was in place early and they'd done all the preparations that they could, and that really helped her to rest as easy as she could in the situation. We would definitely say get a lasting power of attorney as early as you can. It's well worth doing.